so we have to smile.
All right. Hi, everyone. We are live. And welcome and thank you so much for joining us today. So today is a special night. I'm really excited about tonight's conversation because we're going to talk about something that I really think a lot of us can relate to. That is how to create more income without having to give up more of our family time. So, and I'm really happy to have our special guest tonight, and we're going to introduce her later. And because she is actually leaving the journey, okay? And before we start the interview, we're going to introduce ourselves first. So my name is Ying, and I'm from originally from Malaysia. So I've been to the States for 12 years, and I am currently practiced as a licensed physical therapist. And alongside my full-time job, I'm actually an online business owner too. So that's how I met everyone here. So thank you. And next up, let's invite Joyce.
Hi everyone, my name is Joyce. I'm original from Taiwan and I'm living in Vancouver, Canada right now. And I'm mom of 3. And actually I'm a full-time mom right now with my kids. And then, but I'm also an online business owner with everyone. I'm so happy and grateful to be here. Yeah.
Thank you, Joyce. And Lily.
Hi everybody, this is Liling. I'm originally from Taiwan and now I'm living in Toronto. And I'm a mom of 2, a girl and boy. And I'm a registered dental hygienist for practice about 16 years already. And I'm of course, I'm a very proud online business owner.
Yay, thank you. So now we're going to introduce our special guest tonight. It's Coach May Arceo. So Coach May, for those who are meeting you for the first time, right? Can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you were doing before this business?
Yes, thank you so much. Hello, everybody. So my name is May. I'm a mom of 4 kids. I'm a registered nurse in California, and I'm a caregiver to my 3 aging in-laws that lives with me at home. So I started my journey 3 years ago. It was one night my son asked me, he's like, Mom, are you working tomorrow? And I said, yes. And then he turned to his dad and asked, hey, Dad, are you working tomorrow? And then Dad says, yes. My son cried so much because he says, why are you guys working so hard? I don't want to go to the daycare anymore. You are taking care of other kids, but you leave us in the daycare. And I felt so guilty. As a mom, an immigrant in the United States, no family at all, I feel the guilt in me that I have to sacrifice for my kids because I want them to remember the memories, but not the daycare time that they spent. So that night, I decided to do something else, and I met my coworker who's running this digital business, and I love the tax write-off and the tax business. So they said, okay, sign me in. And that night, it changed the financial direction of my family because of this business.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a life-changing opportunity that you took. Wow.
Yes.
That's good. All right. So I believe, Leading, you have a question?
Yeah. Coach May, I want to ask you, what made you decide to start an online business and how has building this business changed your life?
Yes. So going back to the introduction, I was working full time. I was working 80 to 120 hours in 2 weeks. I'm working 6 days in a row, dropping my kids to the daycare. For me, I did not hate nursing. It's just like I don't have time with my family. There is like an activities at school, like they give awards to my kids. I wasn't there. Someone's taking a picture for me and sending it while I was working. So for me, I need to find something that I can do at the same time, like be with them, but at the same time, I don't have to change my career. So this business gives me an opportunity to run this business on my career schedule as a mom of four, as a full-time nurse, a caregiver to my in-laws, because I just only allotted 2 to 3 hours of my time. I can do it in the parking lot. I can do it at, the kitchen while I'm doing something for the homework for the kids. It changed my life because after 8 months, after joining this business, I became part-time.
Wow.
And I'm only working 3 shifts in a week. I'm only 24 hours. So for me, it made a big impact and change to me and my kids because I get to drop off their hot lunch at school. And I put the smiley faces with their food, their snacks, because I believe mom needs to be hands-on with the kids.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Wow, I
That's
totally agree. I can resonate with you. I have a kids of 2. Same thing. I have to drop them at daycare before. So when you share your story,
Abroad is hard.
yes,
Life in abroad
yeah.
is hard. We don't have any extended family to help us.
Wow, wow. And then I really love that. Love to hear that how this business has changed your life. And then I think a lot of people can actually relate it what you just shared with us. But at the same time, I think they might be thinking, I already have a full-time job and I'm already very busy. How would I have time for this?
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is what I want to ask you. So what do you think the people? What do you? Why do you think an online business is worthy considering, especially for those people that already have a full-time job, have a busy
Yes.
lifestyle? Yeah, I
Yes.
just want to hear from you.
That's really, really a good
Yeah.
question.
Mm.
Think about it. We shop online.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do our grocery online, right? To do delivery. What if there's a business that runs legit? Okay, I would say legit because it's a legit 100% business online that has the right system. Even I'm sleeping, even I'm working as a nurse, even I'm working as a mom, the business runs for me. I don't have to babysit. I don't have to sit down in the office for 8 hours. I just had an allotted and productive 2 to 3 hours of my day. I can run my dishwasher and my laundry while I'm running this business. As a mom, I want flexibility.
Yeah.
Number two, I like it because my home bills, my utilities at home, I can tax write off, right? My water bill, my electric, my cell phone, even shopping. For me, that's a big win-win to start online, right? Because you have to do your research. You have to make a guarantee that the business has the right system. It's just like home. I want to come back to being a mom for 4 of us. You think when you arrive at home, if you don't have a system where you put your keys, your bag, your shoes, you think you're going to function day by day? No, you need a system. The system that runs for you, that makes the habit for the kids, make it run all your house chores and everything. That's what we offer. The business with the right system, that's everything. 90% are done for you.
Wow. Yeah. I can actually totally resonate with that too because I, as a full-time worker, like I work in the rehab all the time. So I can run this business like I can reply emails or texts between patients, like 5 to 10 minutes. That's done. So
Yeah.
I really enjoy the flexibility a lot. That's really good.
Yeah, and I think that finding the right system is very important because like whenever like we are going we are sending the kids to school, on the way we sending them to school, the system is working for us, and then when we are traveling, the system is working for us, and
Yes.
it's so great. Yeah.
Exactly.
I like the tax write-off
Yes.
because I'm a
too.
dependent hygienist also. So I do that tax write-off. I really like that.
Yes. I know. We love it. We need to be like work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
Absolutely. All
And
right.
Coach Main, from your experience, what are the 2 biggest keys to succeeding in this business?
Right. So for me, on my own personal thing is consistency, right? My habit, I used to wake up at 4:20 in the morning every day. I have to do myself first. I have to go to the gym and kind of fill my cup first. Once I finish filling my cup, I can run my business, posting and do follow-ups and everything. I get it done. And I can be a mom. I can be a daughter-in-law. I can be a nurse. I can be a wife, right? So the consistency of the small amount of time that you're doing every day, you're planting a seed. Planting a seed that over time with consistency, it gives you that fruit. When you plant a seed, you don't harvest it today. You harvest it in years to come, right? So imagine yourself, if you don't have a plan B and you don't plant seed with a business, you're still going to be working with other people's company. You're going to be retired working with someone, right? So that's number one, consistency. Number two, right mindset or coachable. Because even in our community, they are 18 years old, that's the youngest, and we have an 80 years old in our community. They are coachable.
Yes.
They learn new things, right? So for you to be coachable and learn new things, especially plugging in yourself in a mindset, that would be for me the recipe for success. You don't have to purchase. You don't have to buy a subscription with that. It's just for you to be adaptable and to learn new things.
Oh, I like that. I like that consistency. Yeah, like you said, like you have to fill out yourself first. Take care of yourself first, and then in order to run for a long run, you need to take care of yourself first. I really like that. Second is the right mindset. Be coachable. Oh, I really like that. Yeah, 21 years old. Started the business 19 years old. I remember that. Yeah, then she just recently become the coach too.
Yes,
Wow,
yes.
that really amazed me. Yeah. I really love that what you share these two things with us. I think it's really important. And also you have experience of not just building this business but for yourself, by yourself, but also you're coaching and helping others to build up this business. So I want to ask you this: if someone is curious about online business but they are still on the fence, maybe they are not sure if this is for them, and what advice will you give it to them, and what kind of a mindset do they need to have when they exploring this opportunity like this?
Yes. So whoever on the fence, we call it fence, like us on the fence, right? For them, with our business, we have a 30 days window to research. Do your research. Do your informed consent to look about this business. A 52 years old company who runs 29 countries and 44 branches globally, that would be for you. Wow, this business stays longer. Number two, I just want to talk about legitimacy of the business for them in order for them to believe that our business is legit. In United States, we file 1099 form. At the end of the year, the company will send you a 1099 form of how much you earn into the business. In Canada, we have T form, right? I don't think a company will give you that forms if this business is not legit. Number three, we are immigrant parents from different countries away from this country. We are here to work and not to scam people. Why? Because we want to help our mom. We want to help our parents. We put our faces in social media because we are professional. We are stay-at-home mom or we are whatever. Our goal with this country is to find a brighter future, not put someone down. That's the reason when you do our step 2 in our community, you have a 30 days window to do your research. I'm not forcing, we don't force someone, but we want to give them a door to open a new possibility. The mindset that I know you're scared and it's normal. I did the same thing as well. But with these 3 numbers that I mentioned to you, that we are legit, that everybody runs business online. TikTok has business online. Instagram has business online. Facebook has business online. What if you partner with this company who's 52 and a 10 years marketing company? Would you want to start creating your own business, or you want to start with the business with a right system, that we have a target audience that can help you faster your business, right? You don't have to invent the wheel. You don't have to create what kind of business you're going to do. We provide everything for you. That for me, it's just no brainer to give you that window of 30 days. And if you think that this is not your business, there's no hard feelings though.
Mm.
I want to let you go. But I am happy to share it for you as a mom, because I know I want to help one mom at a time. That's my goal. And that's for me to give it a chance to see this online business. And do not follow fear, because fear doesn't do research.
Yeah.
Fear is something that you stop you for having dreams, but research will answer your questions.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's really good. I mean, this gives us a good segue into our last question, actually. So if someone, I know you answered part of the question, actually. So if someone is still watching right now and thinking, I don't know if this is for me, and what would you say to them? Or why is it worth taking that time to learn this business, to learn about this business?
Yes. So for the person who's going to be watching this and telling them that if this business is for them, if you are tired and complaining with your 9 to 5 job and you are working with someone, think about this. They can replace you anytime.
Exactly.
They can fire you. They can replace you with a younger person. And what would be your plan B? You're going to find another job. You're going to train again and find a better future. The plan B that we are providing you, it's a generational wealth. What does that means? We can give this as legacy to our kids who's 18 years old. It's just like one piece of paper. Hi, so-and-so, I want to give this business to my 18 years old. That kid will inherit this business. As a nurse, as a healthcare worker, as a mom, what legacy are we going to give it to the kids? They don't want to be a mom, but because if they're a boy, they don't want to be a mom. They don't want to be a PT. They don't want to be a dental hygienist, because that's not for them, right? They have to learn and love your career. But this business, you're helping your kid to have this right business and pass it on to your grandkids and your great grandkids. Imagine that. You're planting the seeds and they will harvest the fruits for them. So if this for you, that's something to think about it. And if you love your job, I'm happy for you. But when you retire at 65 years old, the question for you is, would you want to do a long way, or you want to be in a shorter way with the right company and the right system? I would help create a plan B right now, because our economy is something that we cannot predict. But we can predict our decision to create a plan B for our family.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I
right.
couldn't agree more with that. Plan B is crucial for our life right now.
Yes.
In fact, actually, I just had a couple of couple of months ago, one of my colleagues was fired just without any notice. And she was just asked to pack her stuff at the end of the day and leave the company. Yes. And she had no insurance. She's a single mom. She has like 2 kids. She has no plan B to fall back on. So I feel so bad for her.
I know.
Yeah, this is like a devastating, thing happened to anyone.
Yes.
I couldn't agree more. Plan B is really, really important for us.
Yes. And we have to start now.
Yes, we have to. And the best time to start is start now. Why? Because you have a couple of months at the end of the year to start this business, and it's perfect for you to have a tax refund next year.
Yeah.
Right? And for me, just a little background. I started this business for 3 years. This year, tax season, we got almost $40,000 US tax refund.
Wow.
Just a disclaimer, it's not from my husband and my job W-2, but from the businesses.
Wow.
So if you don't see yourself having to receive a tax refund each year and you want to work, then stop complaining. Just go to work with your 9 to 5 job, right? Because you're not building a plan B. But for you, to be able to get all the expenses that you're paying, your travel and everything, if you can get the percentage to put it in your business, at the end of the year, you're saving a basket of a tax refund.
Yeah, that's so
Yes,
true.
yes, so good.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Joyce and Lillian, do you guys have anything to ask? Coach
that was
May?
very good. That was very good. I learned a lot myself.
I know.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
Coach May, thank you so much
Yeah.
again for being here tonight and sharing the story so openly with us. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate with your journey too, especially, for those who's balancing work, family, and everything in between. So, and well, for everyone who has been watching this, and I hope tonight is gonna give you something to think about. Like sometimes we don't need to have everything figured out. We
Yes.
just need to start and be willing to learn, explore, and see what's possible.
Yeah.
So you have nothing to lose but everything to gain if you start to explore this business. So if you are curious and would like to learn anything like more about this business, right, you can just feel free to reach out to any one of us on the screen, and we'll be happy to share with you. All right.
Yeah.
So thank you once again for joining us, everyone, and thank you, Coach May.
Thank
And
you.
Thank you.
hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.